crappie spoons, John, too. I need to get out my good. No, I'll wait till next winter. I want to get in that shed out there and pull out my good silverware I bought years ago. And I never got in there and got it out. And then I started buying. Well, I bought some stuff. They had it on sale over at Macy's one time, and I think it's what I have. I'm not sure. No, I bought it at a yard sale that Grandma Lishamhan had. I think that was what, years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, really long time ago. So I'm, you know me, I'm always trying to get involved in politics and seeing what's going on. I'm really interested in see what they're doing.
Yeah.
I keep going back and forth. So she's
73. What do you make of it?
First of all, thanks for having me, Jessica. Look, the Israeli-Jordanian border is arguably the longest and least defensible of Israel's borders. Relations between the Hashemite Kingdom and the Netanyahu government have been cool and chilly, to say the least. But there's very intimate and intensive security cooperation between Jordanian intelligence
and
the
today, but
and
he's
Mossad
out of town, so he didn't
and the
come.
IDF.
To do the
So
yard.
that border is generally quiet.
Yeah.
At three critical crossing points in the north, the Allenby crossing point, and then near Aqaba and Elad is the third one. It's generally extremely quiet, but occasionally, I think the last incident was in 2016. Other incidents. Clearly, Gaza has affected the Jordanian population, the majority of which are Palestinian. Greatly, Jordanians are gearing up for parliamentary elections this month, at least the first phase of them. Jordanians appear to believe, and the Israelis confirm, that this is a lone gunman, although it's interesting to note Palestine Islamic Jihad, a small Palestinian terror organization, which is all but wholly owned subsidiary of Iran, came out to praise the operation. And the Iranians have been trying to funnel weapons, specifically IEDs, over the Jordanian border to Palestinian groups in the West Bank. So I guess in a way it's stunning that this was the first incident since October 7. Hopefully there won't be many more.
And the Allenby Bridge crossing mostly serves the like 3 million Palestinians. How might this closure impact them?
No wonder I can't read it, huh?
Well, I mean, that's, I guess, one of the ironies here, right? I mean, presumably this individual undertook something in defense of the Palestinian cause, and yet delaying the closure of that
They've
border
been fighting over there for so
blocks a
many
key route for the
hundreds of years.
distribution and delivery of
I remember talking about the West Bank when I was in high school.
and commercial goods to the West Bank.
It's a long time ago.
The Allenby crossing is also being used as a point to deliver humanitarian assistance to Gaza. The West Bank is pretty sealed up. The Israelis have essentially not permitted Palestinian workers. They're withholding transfers, monetary payments. So the economic situation on the West Bank is
Like that, the kids made a joke. That's the West Bank. It's upside down. The slide is upside down.
And as you and I are talking, for months now, the U.S. has been leading a coalition to try to get these ceasefire and hostage talks to an actual deal and closing a deal. It was interesting that we heard from the CIA director, Bill Burns, over the weekend. And his assessment of getting a deal done was essentially, he said it comes down to political will and leadership on both sides, and both sides being willing to recognize enough is enough. Essentially, he went on to say, time to make tough decisions. Do you agree with that assessment?
Absolutely. Bill was a former U.S. ambassador to Jordan and knows the region extremely well. And there's no question. You and I have been talking for months now about the absence of urgency.
Do they have a holiday? Is tomorrow a holiday, John?
Negotiations like these close.
I don't know.
Almost always. Because the parties believe that the advantages of doing a deal.
Amazon, what's today's date?
Today is Sunday, September 8th.
Yeah, yes, Sinwar and Benjamin Netanyahu. I for months now, I have not seen the kind of urgency that is required to deal with some of these sensitive issues. I'm absolutely persuaded
Ninth
that
of,
every issue under negotiation
September, I don't think.
could be
That's
tractable,
anything.
could be
Monday, September
resolved.
9th.
As Bill,
I don't think it's
CI
a
Director
holiday.
Burns said, if there were political will on the part of Sinwar and Netanyahu, there's not. This leaves the administration, frankly, with very bad options. I mean, rescue operations with American special ops are fraught, as the Israelis discovered. With this discovering the bodies of the six over the last 4 or 5 days, opening a separate channel to Hamas to negotiate for the return of American hostages, I could see how that could play
I bought 3
wildly
things
for
of those.
Hamas's public
Yogis,
relations advantage.
3
But I don't think the
they come in these
administration
things, yeah,
would
like
want to
8
be
in
put
each
in
one.
that position. So it really does leave, sadly,
I like them.
a negotiation as the only way, not just to bring hostages, as we've seen in November when 105 last year were released, but to begin to de-escalate the war, at least for phase 1 with the six weeks. I don't think the administration could just give up, take their proposals and go home. I suspect they'll continue to try. But the headlines are bad here, Jessica, and the trend lines look even worse to me.
All right, Aaron David Miller. Always good to get your thoughts. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jessica.
Ahead, new reporting from inside both the Harris and Trump campaigns about the last-minute preparations each candidate is taking as they get ready for Tuesday's consequential debate. Now just 2 days away. And we are following breaking news out of Kentucky, where police have been searching the woods for the suspect in last night's highway shooting. You're in the CNN newsroom.
The UPS store is more than just a shipping store. We're the packet, shipping, guaranteed store. We know running a small business takes a lot of grit and hustle. So we're the stress less store and the we've got your back store. Because when you trust us to pack it and ship it, we guarantee it. So it'll get into the hands of your customer safely. Which is why we're the stand by our word guaranteed store. Come into the UPS store today and be unstoppable.
And so, babe, it's done. I
Just sold my car to Carvana.
just entered my license plate and
Answered a few questions.
I'm
Bam!
dropping it off and getting paid today.
How convenient is that?
Thanks for choosing Carvana.
Sell your car today and get paid the same day with Carvana.
What the biggest companies deliver is exceptional customer experience. What makes it possible is unmatched connectivity and 5G solutions from T-Mobile for Business. T-Mobile connects 100,000 Delta Airlines employees, powers Tractor Supply stores nationwide with reliable 5G business internet, and helps Red Bull revolutionize coverage of live events. This is how business goes further with T-Mobile for Business.
For a limited time, Subway just dropped the price of every footlong in the app to $6.99. Wait, Subway did what? $6.99 footlongs? Yep, says right here, $6.99 for any footlong. Get this deal in the Subway app now before it's too late.
How far would you go to set the ambiance of your space? Try the Airwick way with Airwick Essential Mist. Infused with natural essential oils to fill your moment with immersive fragrance for up to 45 days. Now that's a breath of fresh Airwick.
Why did we choose Safeway? We're always working on a project while
anything
loading
wonderful?
up our SUV. One extra push
Is she
and
doing anything wonderful? Or just being Mona?
She's always wonderful.
She is a wonderful girl. She really is a wonderful girl. She is such a good girl. She's just the sweetest little girl. But that's a breed, so we know that. They're just really good girls.
I saw a dog today that might have been good for Nova, but she doesn't like other girl dogs.
Oh, who is this? Somebody over at Humane Society?
No.
Uh-uh.
Darren.
Oh, okay. Really? I don't know how they'd be so picky. I don't understand. Oh, over at, okay, the place that's, they have it over in the shopping center now.
Yeah.
And what are their hours over there, John? They do a lot better in the morning.
11.
They open up at 11?
Yeah.
And what time do they close, John?
3.
7 to 3. Oh. And what kind of dog was it?
Pit bull.
Oh, she's not a pit bull. She's a mastiff. So I think she'd be better off with a mastiff, but. What else they have out there? They have mastiff crosses over there.
Yeah.
What's this here? What does this say here? We Rescue. There's another place called We Rescue. Where's We Rescue? Let me see what this is. Where are these at? Oh, this is filter. Dog. We Rescue. We have a 6-foot fence. Yeah, she was really well trained. When I got her, she was, I don't think a Chihuahua would be appropriate, John. A little more size on it.
Yeah.
Just one with cabbage boxes in there, so. Oh, it's called We Rescue You. These are for rescue places. I think we have, let me see who's over at, what's it, Pima, what's it called? Pima Animal Shelter. Pima County. Is it Pima County? What's it listed? How's it listed, John? Maine Society of Southern Arizona. Okay, there we go. Roger Road.